What's up, Trendsetter kings and queens? Stick around, let's chill and spill some trending tea. Trending today, we have the queen herself, Britney Spears. Britney first took to Twitter to tell everyone what was on her heart today. Check this out. She said, "I want to thank the head people who did all the documentaries to help free Brit. I mean, such classy footage. The best part to me was when my old assistant talked about how I went through the neighborhood passing out $100 bills when my first song came out. I wish I could go inside the heads of the people like my dad and her and really try to understand why people lie and make up such things like that. I mean, it doesn't even get lower than that. Why did you say that? That's not even true. Wasn't it already bad enough what they did to me, and on top of it, everybody is getting together and now doing the trashiest docs I've ever seen in my life, saying it's to help me. You must be some clever folks. It was so embarrassing. I think the meanest part of the deception in claiming it was to help me. The embarrassing 5-minute talk my stylist did crying on camera about my dad taking my phone away and then talking about my boys, it was humiliating. Just the concept in it of itself of people actually watching it was low. And no, I don't think it helped me. Just by my words speaking out and saying what they did to me alone was enough. Should I say it again? Enough. I'm a person. I am not a robot or a science experiment like they analyzed me in that place. I am a valued soul. So for the documentaries that were done on me, they were trash and nothing more than trash. Period. Should I go there? Let's get to the point. Every person who sat there in those docs knew, if they didn't know, could have found out where they were keeping me. They knew, and it's time to realize that it was then I needed real people to go to the cops and say, Jesus Christ, what is going on? Aren't there labor laws? The girl has been working like a dog. So my so-called friends wait to speak in trash documentaries. Where was the passion? Where was the passion to help me when I called them in that place? When they realized I finally got to speak at court for the first time and revealed what was done, I feel like they felt bad and said, well, we'll help her now. But to me, it just looked like it was all for show. I miss my love of people. I miss feeling accepted and not feeling bullied or scared of people I would literally die for. I miss the opening of my mind and surrendering to love and feel in love with someone else. The reflection of falling in love with someone else that makes you fall back in love with yourself. I mean, we all love ourselves, but how deeper is it if you can share that with other people? I talk to horses because I can't take looking at people's faces anymore. My heart skips and I stop breathing normally. I recently found out that when I don't get enough oxygen to my brain, I feel nerve damage on my right side of my body. My hands go numb every night when I go to sleep. It's not my fault, but I will say it's pretty effing painful. I haven't even gone to a doctor about it. Why? Because I'm terrified of them after what they did to me before. It's weird though. I lost my faith in God. I miss having conversations with enlightened people, the kind of conversations that connect you to God. The childlike conversation of, wow, that's cool. The enlightened interest of opening one's mind. When you connect with people like that and feel accepted, loved, and not scared, that's when miracles happen. But nowadays for me, I just feel like the presence of a person, like I immediately freeze and I have to catch my breath. I do believe that when I was in that place, I may have gotten serious mental trauma from not breathing normally. My nerve damage shoots down my hand, up my back, up my neck, and the right side of my head. I feel paralyzed sometimes because it feels like pins and needles just stinging me. I don't feel like it's all the time, but when I do, it's just scary and I know something is not right. Well, I've given up on people, but I do have hope when I dance and sing and praise. It's weird, I don't feel the nerve damage when I dance. Maybe that's my inner child's mind letting go and surrendering. It's trust, belief, and God knows I'm not a professional, but I'm able to feel something in those moments. In the meantime, though, I have so many advisors saying every day, every morning, good news, the lower people go, the more you should take the high road. Or how about I fall from heaven and greet them in hell and scare the MF shit out of them. I mean, I've been here before, and let me tell you, my horns are extremely kind. But I warn you in retrospect, I can also be the meanest. But how mean? Britney then went to her Instagram and said this: I must say meditation comes way easier now than I can breathe. I mean, how can you meditate if you can't breathe? When I was younger, like 8 or 9, I had an oxygen machine where you put a mask over my face for 10 minutes every night. During all my shows for the past 20 years, I had an inhaler backstage. Well, when I went to that place 3 years ago, they took it away. Let's just say nerve damage and not being able to breathe for the past 3 years has been hard, especially when my own mother and father know. Enough victim stories. Well, folks, the truth is not a victim story. My truth is a fight for survival, and because I prayed and started telling the truth, that's why my conservatorship ended. I want to thank my cousin at my aunt's house for sneaking me her inhaler. The world always says I am so loved. Wow, am I? I'm so happy to share because, as Paris Hilton says, it's best. Sliving is living and caring is sharing. Damn, ain't that something? I know some people read or look at my Instagram and know I've gone through a lot. My faith in my fans and prayers, I know, have saved my life. I heard Drew Barrymore say a while back she loved reading my Instagram. I just hope it's good enough. Anyways, I get it, honest. I'm not good with the white lies. I'm straight up, so I guess I might offend some people, but it's not my intention. Wow, I got married this year. Not sure I was honestly that present because I haven't had real consciousness in 3 years. There was a lot of talking and speaking at the party. Not for me, unfortunately, because when you can't breathe, your body can't relax enough to speak. It's been a while for me. I can now. I just hope my family breathes well today. Dancing saved my life, as bad as it may have been. I did it to live and to go by memory of who I was before. Well, my dad told me way back when I got out of that place, not one person is going to believe what I had to say. So don't even try it. But you know, the truth is my ladder to heaven. This is between me, God, and my heart and soul. I honestly don't give a flying F what people think. So hopefully my throne in heaven is pretty high. I've heard a lot of smart-ass guys on radio stations a year back laugh at my situation, laughing at what that girl is going through, and then no supportive words, just silence. Just a huge laugh to reveal it's a joke. I'm shocked. Like, I can give people humor. I really am. Well, I'm going to spend time outside with my dog today. He is a wise soul. Either way, as the beautiful Drew Barrymore says, she loves to read my Instagram, and her freaking adorable side supporter says her book should be called Stronger Than Yesterday. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, that was a while back, but I don't forget. I'm thankful now for the gift of life, the breath. Fans responded, "Love you, Queen. However, to say the documentaries didn't help is false. The docs did put pressure in the people who have been working against you to let you speak, because God knows they would have been keeping you quiet for far longer if it weren't for at least framing Britney Spears." Another said, "I completely get how and why you feel the way you feel about it, Britney. However, I truly believe in my heart that the docs were made to bring more attention to your case and to put pressure on your captives and the system to release their grip on you and to let you fly." Another fan said, "Your life was stolen. It was done to you. You didn't ask for it. The endless trauma you endured. I don't know how anyone expects you to be grateful or silent. Nobody wants to be spoken for or documented without consent. It only makes sense to feel violated." And lastly, another fan said, "At the end of the day, yes, the documentaries did bring attention to Britney's case, but they also exploited her story for views and money without her permission. And they included lies, so she's allowed not to like them. It's her life." Fam, this is a lot to unpack. You can clearly see every day is a process. I mean, we all have our own issues and we all process them differently, but maybe not blame some of the fans that were out there every day crying for you and screaming loud that things were getting noticed. It's also because of those voices that more and more people were getting wind of Britney's situation, and the movement became just that, a freaking movement to make change. Now, granted, it wasn't done through her eyes, and maybe the people in the documentaries may have lied or stretched the truth, but those inconsistencies also were what drew attention to Britney's situation. People were starting to question what was the truth and what was fiction, until Britney finally made her voice always clear in court. I'm hoping this is just her venting and not really truly feeling like her fans were out to get her, to hurt her in any way. And I clearly pray for her to have peace, love, and joy again. I also pray that she can just learn how to trust again. She's free, but the longer she holds on to that pain, it's going to keep her cuffed, and she will never be able to be set free mentally. Trendsetters, let me know what y'all think about Britney unleashing her heart today. Do you think she'll be able to move past this trauma? Alright, Trendsetters, I've enjoyed spilling the tea with you. Remember to support one another and show love. Y'all support your girl. It's free. This is a new channel, so hit that like button and subscribe and come back for more trending hot tea. Trendsetters, I love you, fam. Bye.